So here, this is the question. The question is MIPS program to read two integers. So you are going to read two integers in the main program, okay, and pass them to a procedure. So you are passing two values to the procedure. Calculate the total in the procedure, print the result in the procedure. So in the main program, you will be reading two numbers. This is done in the main program. And in the procedure, you will calculate the total and you will print the result. So calculating the total, printing the result. So these are done in the procedure. Okay. So let's start. Actually, this is a simple exercise. I am not including messages, but for exams, you need to include messages for input and for output. Okay. So straight away, I am starting the text directive. Okay. So here, I am reading two numbers. So you know how to read two numbers, V0, 5 syscall, and then you will move it to for example, let's move it to T1. And I'm reading another number, let's say V0, 5, and I'm going to keep it in register T2, for example. So register V0. Okay. So here I'm going to, I read the two integers. So this task is over. Read two integers is over. Now pass them to procedure. So if you are going to pass it to procedure, I just mentioned in the few minutes ago, if you are passing, you need to keep those values in any of these register. So you can pass at the most 4 values, and if you are passing 4 values, you have to use all of them. But in our example, I'm going to pass only 2 numbers. So any 2 registers. So this any 2 registers, I can use it. Okay. So I'm going to use A1 and A2. So what I'm going to do, move them to A1 and A2. So move A1, T1, and then move register A2, T2. So this one is passing the values. So here I pass those values. Okay. Pass the values to procedure. Pass the parameters. Now first the first task, reading two numbers, over. Pass them to procedure, over. Now I have to do few things in the procedure. First of all, call the procedure. So how to call the procedure? Jump and link a name to the procedure. Let's say the name is total, because the procedure is calculating the total. So I'm going to name the procedure total. Okay. So let's go to total. Few instructions later. Let me do it here. Okay. So this is the total. And as like normal label, you write the label with the colon. And from here your procedure starts. So this is the start of the procedure. Inside procedure, I'm just going to calculate the total. So add, for example, T3, my first number is in A1 and another number is in A2. This is the value, I pass it. So use the A1 and A2. After that, the question says print the result in the procedure. Printing syscall. After printing, I don't have to do anything. Now I have to go back to the main program. So going back, you need to use jump register RA. So from here until here, this is my procedure. From the label, what do you give in the jump and link? So you have it in your program, is it? So from that label until JR is your procedure. So this is your procedure. So when you have jump and link total, the control jump to the total, this label, and it continues execution. When you have jump register, control goes back to the next instruction. What do you have it in the next instruction? I don't have anything. So exit the program. How to exit? As usual, the syscall service number 10 for exit. Okay then, so when you have jump and link, it goes back to the next instruction. After jump and link, what do you have? I have exit services, service number 10. Okay, in case, just one quick review or a quick question. In case if I forgot to write the exit, imagine that after jump and link I have the procedure. What will happen? Jump register goes to the next instruction. What I have after jump and link? Procedure. So it comes here. It goes, comes, goes. So you will end up in infinite loop. So don't forget to write the exit statement. Okay. So this is the example.